In a seemingly devout Christian family, appearances can be deceiving. This story begins with three central characters: a devoted Christian wife, her unsuspecting husband, and his charming brother. On the surface, they present an idyllic family portrait, bound by faith and shared values. Yet beneath this veneer of piety, a forbidden attraction begins to simmer. Our tale unfolds in a quaint suburban neighborhood, where Sunday mornings echo with hymns and evenings are filled with family prayers. The husband, dedicated to his faith and family, remains blissfully unaware of the brewing storm. The brother-in-law, visiting frequently under the guise of familial affection, becomes an unexpected confidant to his sister-in-law. Their conversations, initially innocent, soon take on a different tone. Subtle glances linger a moment too long, and casual touches begin to carry a weight they shouldn't. In these early moments, we witness the delicate dance of desire and restraint. The wife, torn between her vows and her burgeoning feelings, finds herself at a moral crossroads. Her faith stands in stark contrast to the emotions she can no longer deny. Here lies the seed of betrayal, a secret that threatens to unravel the very fabric of their family life. As their interactions grow more frequent, the tension becomes palpable. The brother-in-law's presence is both comforting and dangerous, his intentions cloaked in the guise of brotherly love. It's within this intricate web of family dynamics that the initial hints of betrayal take root. In this opening chapter of our true crime story, we set the stage for what will become an explosive narrative of passion, deceit, and ultimately, murder. As viewers, we're invited into this world where moral conflicts clash with human desires, setting a course for inevitable tragedy. This is just the beginning. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this chilling tale of love gone wrong and the devastating consequences that follow. If you're captivated by stories that explore the darker side of human nature, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more true crime narratives that unravel the mysteries of the human heart. In the early days, Theres met across family gatherings, a fleeting glance sparking a hidden passion. She was a devout Christian, married, living within the boundaries of faith and family. Yet, beneath the surface, a dangerous attraction simmered with her brother-in-law. The affair began innocently enough, with stolen moments and whispered conversations. But as time passed, it grew into a consuming flame, leaving her torn between guilt and desire. She was caught in a web of her own making, where each encounter heightened her emotional turmoil. In the shadows, they kept their secret, concealing their affair from prying eyes. Every meeting was cloaked in secrecy, each touch a carefully hidden sin. She knew she was walking on a razor's edge, but the allure of passion was too strong to resist. The walls of her life were closing in, and the moral conflict gnawed at her soul. While she prayed for strength, her nights were filled with restless dreams and anxious whispers. The duality of her existence became too much to bear, a dutiful wife by day, a lover by night. As the affair intensified, so did her internal conflict. The guilt was suffocating, yet the desire was intoxicating. She feared the consequences if their secret were exposed, but she was unable to end the entanglement that had taken hold of her heart. This was no longer just an affair, it was a ticking time, bomb threatening to shatter everything she held dear. Could she navigate this treacherous path without losing herself entirely? Would her faith guide her back to the light, or would she continue down this dark road? Stay with us as we delve deeper into this gripping true crime story, where secrets unravel and lives are forever changed by choices made in the shadows. In a moment that shatters his world, the husband uncovers a secret so profound that it threatens to destroy the very foundation of his life. Upon discovering his wife's affair with his own brother, he is plunged into a turmoil of emotions. Anger, betrayal, and disbelief consume him as the family he thought was unbreakable begins to unravel. The revelation sends shockwaves through their home, igniting tensions that had simmered beneath the surface for far too long. As these tensions rise, each family member is forced to confront the cracks in their relationships. The husband grapples not only with his wife's betrayal but also with the moral and religious implications of the affair. His Christian faith, once a source of strength and guidance, now feels like a fragile veneer masking deeper conflicts. He finds himself questioning everything he once held dear as his family dynamics shift and sway under the weight of this newfound reality. The affair lays bare the vulnerabilities and unspoken resentments within the family. It becomes clear that this betrayal is more than just an individual act. It is a catalyst that exposes underlying issues. Yet, amid the chaos, the husband knows that confrontation is inevitable. He must face his wife, demanding answers, and searching for some semblance of understanding in this sea of confusion. Viewed as he prepares for this encounter, he is unaware of how deeply the affair will alter their lives. As we delve further into this true crime saga, we'll witness how this revelation sets off a chain of events that spirals toward an unthinkable act. Stay tuned as we explore the depths of desperation and moral conflict that lead to murder. Unraveling a story where faith and betrayal collide in tragic consequences. In the shadow of a crumbling marriage, the brother-in-law's influence grew stronger, casting a dark spell over the lovers. As their secret affair deepened, desperation took root in their hearts. What once seemed like a passionate escape from mundane life now spiraled into an abyss of moral decay. With each clandestine meeting, their whispered conversations turned towards a sinister solution: murder. The lovers found themselves trapped in a web of their own making, where every moment of stolen affection was steeped in fear and guilt. They spoke of freedom, of a life without judgment or consequence. Yet each promise of liberation was intertwined with the chilling prospect of taking a life. As they planned the unthinkable, the lines between right and wrong blurred. The sanctity of life eroded by their consuming desire to be together. In the dead of night, amidst hushed voices and furtive glances, they justified their intentions, convincing themselves that this was the only way forward. The brother-in-law's persuasive charm and calculated reasoning led them down this dark path. His influence was like a siren's call, drawing them deeper into moral oblivion. Their minds, once governed by faith and family values, now navigated through a storm of betrayal and deceit. The affair had set them on this perilous course, crossing boundaries they once held sacred. As we witness their descent into darkness, we are reminded of how easily desperation can cloud judgment. The moral conflict they faced was not just theirs alone, but echoes within us all. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this chilling narrative, where the plan unfolds into an irrevocable act that changes everything. The murder looms on the horizon, promising to forever alter the lives entangled in this tragic tale. In the heart of what seemed to be a devout Christian family, an unspeakable act was about to unfold. The affair, once a secret whispered between stolen glances, had spiraled into a deadly plot. Fueled by a tumultuous blend of passion and desperation, the lovers devised a plan that would forever change their lives. As the evening descended, the scheme was set in motion. The brother-in-law, with a calculated calmness, executed the murder plan meticulously. The crime scene bore silent witness to the horror that had transpired. Evidence of the violent act lay scattered. A broken vase, a shattered photograph, echoes of struggle frozen in time. In the immediate aftermath, shockwaves rippled through their small community. Family members were left in disbelief, grappling with the sudden and brutal loss. The once quiet neighborhood now buzzed with whispers of betrayal and death. Friends and neighbors, unaware of the dark undercurrents that had run beneath the surface, found themselves questioning everything they thought they knew about this family. The murder marked a turning point, a climax in the twisted tale of infidelity and moral decay. It was a moment when plans turned deadly, altering the destinies of all involved irrevocably. As police sirens filled the night air, the reality of their actions began to sink in for the perpetrators. Amidst the chaos, questions loomed large. How could such a tragedy be born from what was supposed to be love? What drove these individuals to cross such unforgivable boundaries? These queries would linger as the investigation began. As we move forward, we delve into the unraveling of this mystery, where investigators painstakingly piece together the clues left behind. Stay with us as we uncover the truths hidden beneath layers of lies and deception. The story continues to unfold, revealing the chilling consequences of choices made in the shadows. In the wake of a shocking crime, the small town finds itself thrust into the harsh spotlight of a murder investigation. The police, armed with the daunting task of piecing together a chilling puzzle, begin their meticulous search for answers. As detectives delve deeper, the community struggles to come to terms with the horror that has unfolded in their midst. Whispers of disbelief ripple through neighborhoods, echoing in the halls of churches and schools. The media descends swiftly, their cameras and microphones poised to capture every angle of this unfolding tragedy. Headlines scream of betrayal and death, fueling public intrigue and speculation. Within this maelstrom, the investigators remain focused. They sift through testimonies, analyze forensic evidence, and follow leads with determined precision. Their goal? To bring justice to a family torn apart by betrayal and violence. As they piece together the timeline, hidden truths begin to surface. Each discovery sheds new light on the motives and means behind the murder. The layers of deception peel back, revealing a complex web of relationships marred by infidelity and moral conflict. With every step forward in the investigation, tension mounts both within the community and beyond. The public watches eagerly, their curiosity entwined with a desire for resolution. They yearn for clarity, for someone to answer for this unimaginable act. Yet amidst the chaos, there is a growing sense of resilience. The community rallies, supporting one another as they navigate this harrowing chapter. They hold on to hope that justice will prevail, bringing closure to the nightmare that has shaken their core. As investigators draw closer to unraveling the full truth, anticipation builds for what lies ahead. The stage is set for revelations that promise to change everything. Stay with us as we continue this gripping journey into a world where betrayal leads to devastating consequences. As the investigation reaches a critical point, a breakthrough comes in the form of an unexpected confession. One of the perpetrators, burdened by guilt and the weight of their conscience, steps forward to reveal the truth. This confession becomes the turning point, unraveling the tangled web of deceit and leading to a dramatic arrest. The courtroom becomes a stage where the complex emotions and motivations behind the murder are laid bare. For the community, this moment is not just about seeking justice, but also about reflection. The events serve as a harsh reminder of how fragile family ties can become when betrayal and infidelity are allowed to fester unchecked. In the midst of this introspection, there is also a sense of relief. The confession and subsequent legal actions bring a measure of closure to those directly affected by the crime. As we move forward in this narrative, we'll explore the final chapter of this saga, the trial's outcome and its impact on all involved. Stay with us as we delve into the verdict that will determine whether justice truly prevails. In the hushed confines of the courtroom, the final chapter of this harrowing tale unfolds. The trial, a mosaic of shattered trust and haunting revelations, reaches its inevitable conclusion. The jury, having weighed the gravity of betrayal and bloodshed, delivers a verdict that reverberates through the lives of all involved. Justice is served, yet the gavel's echo cannot erase the deep scars left behind. The sentencing brings a semblance of closure, but for the family and community, the wounds remain raw. The once vibrant bonds, now strained under the weight of deceit and tragedy, struggle to mend. As the accused are led away, face etched with remorse and resignation, those left behind are forced to confront their new reality. Beyond the courtroom walls, whispers ripple through the community. Neighbors gather, their conversations colored with disbelief and sorrow. The church pews echo with silent prayers for healing and redemption. Faith is tested as believers grapple with the moral complexities that this case has unearthed. For those directly touched by this crime, reflection becomes a daily ritual. Memories of happier times intermingle with the painful aftermath, creating a tapestry of regret and introspection. Yet amid the turmoil, there emerges a fragile hope. A hope that lessons learned will guide future generations to choose paths of integrity and compassion. As we close this chapter, we invite you to reflect on the profound themes of justice and morality that have surfaced. We encourage you to share your thoughts and engage with our channel, where stories like this spark dialogue and introspection. Join us as we continue to explore the intricate dance between faith and human frailty. Like, comment, and subscribe for more stories that delve deep into the human condition. And remember, while justice may bring closure, True healing comes from understanding and forgiveness. Stay tuned for our next segmentus. We delve into the aftermath and legacy of this tragic affair. As the dust settles on this haunting tale of betrayal and murder, we're left with a legacy that echoes far beyond the confines of the courtroom. The once close-knit family, shattered by deceit and violence, now faces the long-term consequences of actions that can never be undone. The emotional scars run deep, forever altering relationships and trust within the family unit. Reflecting on this tragic story, we're compelled to consider the moral lessons it imparts. The intersection of faith and morality in a Christian household, where infidelity to the ultimate transgression, invites us to ponder our own ethical boundaries. It reminds us of the fragile nature of trust and the devastating impact when it's broken. This narrative doesn't just serve as a cautionary tale. It challenges us to reflect on our values and the importance of communication and honesty in our lives. It underscores the peril of letting desires eclipse our moral compass, urging us to stay vigilant against the temptations that can lead us astray. The aftermath of this crime extends beyond the immediate family, touching the community and leaving a mark on all those who followed the story. It serves as a poignant reminder that actions born of betrayal carry repercussions that ripple through lives, leaving an indelible mark in all they touch. As we conclude this gripping exploration of human frailty and moral conflict, we invite you to reflect on what you've heard. Engage with us in this ongoing dialogue about faith, morality, and crime by sharing your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story compelling, we encourage you to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories, and delve into our archive where more tales await. Your engagement helps us continue to bring these powerful narratives to life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the complexities of human nature and the dire consequences of betrayal. Until next time, stay curious, stay reflective, and always seek truth in the stories around you.